Hi guys, today I wanted to go through with you the method that I've used to work out how to counter all the nerfs that Epic has recently done to aim assist. I really struggled at the beginning of Chapter 2, Season 3, after they pretty much just removed aim assist completely, especially from Hipfire. I couldn't hit any shotgun shots. SMG close range was just horrific. I was still okay on medium to long range. In anything, it actually made my sniping better, which is strange. But so what I did after rage quitting for about a week, when I couldn't kill anyone anymore, I came back and I basically went into one of the Find Your Sensitivity creative maps, and all I did was play with settings over and over until I found something that basically removes aim assist completely from the equation and just gets the best sensitivity for your controller that you can still hit things with without aim assist, and then when you add it back on again, you're even better. So I'll show you what I did, and hopefully you can follow the same procedure and get your perfect god-sens as well. So let's jump into creative. Create, launch. So I use one of Teadoh's maps. Really good, really good. But I only really need to use one of his just his horizontal tracking one. So what I do, let's go and load his map up. So I'll put the code. It's this one. I'll put the code in the description of the video, but it's 054478705051. And it's called Find Your Sensitivity. So jump in that one. Ooh. Here we go. Let's start game. And what I'll do is I'll read through all the things on the all the advice on the walls as well, because they're just worth bearing in mind. I run linear on my controller. I've got an Xbox Elite 2 controller with an extended thumbstick, slightly longer thumbstick on the right, one of these, and pedals on the back. I plug it in because it's got less input lag. I run an app as well to reduce input lag even further by changing the polling rate. Okay, so we need to start the game, which we've done, and then we need to basically get a gun of each type. So shotgun, I usually take the TAC because the other two aren't actually relevant in the game anymore. An SMG, an AR, and a sniper. Let's very quickly just go through the stuff on the wall. Use a SCAR or regular AR when start tracking. Keep your X and Y sensitivity close. Now I actually keep mine exactly the same. I just try and simplify it as much as I can, my X and Y. Making one much faster than the other can cause inconsistent aim. Don't use super low or super high sense. Find a good balance where you can build fast and aim as well. Things you should know: changing your X and Y sensitivity will affect your targeting and scope sensitivity as well. Yep. So yeah, if you change your look sensitivity, that impacts your hipfire. If you change your ADS sensitivity, that obviously impacts anything aimed down sight, so mostly AR and sniper. Then you got to choose between linear and expo. As I say, I lean towards linear. I find it a bit cleaner and easier to get muscle memory on linear. Those are the pros and cons. Yeah, I know, like it's pretty much 50-50 I think these days. Okay, let's go. So let's go into the horizontal tracking section and let's start up close. So let's have a look at Hipfire. So most people just do it from here, but what I like to do to get Hipfire going is I like to stand here basically. I build this little ramp so I don't accidentally jump on the conveyor belt with it, and I can take different elevations on this. So if I build right up, so what the first thing you need to do, other than of course copying my settings, is take off aim assist. So these are my latest settings. So I'm using boosts because I found boosts counteract the aim assist nerf. So it allows you to lower your sensitivity and still maintain the maximum speed before. So before the nerfs I was on about 43%. So what I did was I took off 10 and then put it into boost, and then put a ramp time in to make it smoother for the transition. I turn this off just so it's the building is smoother as well. Don't use any look dampening time because that's, I think, better for expo than it is for linear. But yeah, let's start with taking aim assist off, and if we can then hit our shots with no aim assist on, and then put it on afterwards, you'll have amazing aim. Okay, so apply that, back that. So the idea here is to be able to track the bot with Hipfire, so you're not aiming at all. And if you can track it, and you want to basically have the highest setting you can, where you can still easily track it. So right now I'm probably moving my thumbstick maybe half the distance it can go, in order to just track the bot. So this is no aim assist, remember. And I've only just woken up, and this is the first time I played today, so my aim's pretty terrible. You can track it like this, and I usually see if I can basically, when it drops, kill it by the time it gets to here. By the time it just does one lap. If I can do that, then I know I've got pretty good aim. Unlike now. There you go, like that. This is no aim assist whatsoever. So you need to change your look sense. So you need to change this setting here. This one here. The look horizontal and vertical. Keep them the same if you can. Until you find one that you can easily go left and right at this distance and track the bot. If you can do that, then when you stick on aim assist again, you'll get much better success with a shotgun and an SMG close range. No aim assist, remember. This is. There you go. So if you're lagging behind the bot a little bit, you need to increase your sensitivity. If you're getting too far in front, you need to decrease it. Or if you're kind of just all over the place, you'll need to decrease it. So I used to be like 50% for look speed a couple of seasons back, and I could hit every shotgun shot. But these days, now that Epic has completely nerfed it, it's so hard to do. So get that going. Just Hipfire, I'm not aiming down sight. One thing I want to show you, though, before we proceed, is there's a bug at the moment. Every time you go into your inventory and then come back out again, it's not going to do it now, is it? Well, where's my cursor? It's not going to do it now. Yeah, there we go. Cursor on the screen. You see that? Just to the right slightly. When you get this, You still have some slowdown. Look, watch. If I go to my AR and I put ADS on, you can see I'm on full lock that it does slow down still, even with the cursor on a little bit. Oh wait, I haven't got aim assist on. That doesn't make sense. Trying to replicate something. It's not replicable. Right, so you got a little bit of slowdown. See that? So when you go across. Oh wait. There we go. See? It kind of got stuck in the mud as it goes past them. If you go into your inventory, come back out again. See, my mouse is kind of in the middle there. I didn't want that. There you go. There's the mouse. So the bug is the cursor appears on the screen. Now, once that disappears, you lose aim assist for about 5 seconds. It's back again now. So hopefully they'll fix that in 13.40. But just it's worth bearing in mind that if you move your mouse to get rid of that cursor, you will lose aim assist for the next 5 seconds. It's about 5 seconds. I don't know if it's exactly 5 seconds. Okay, so we're back here practicing our Hipfire, and I've got aim assist back on 100%, and it's super easy for me to track this bot now. Super easy. So I'm on about 34% look speed, and I've got a 10% boost. The boost only kicks in when I go maximum range on my thumbstick. But I've got plenty of control now. And to be honest, there's not that much difference between when aim assist is on and aim assist is off. And you know you got a good sense when you almost can't tell the difference. So let's go and do ADS now. That's the look sense. Let's go back a bit and do ADS. Let's go medium. Let's stick on 60 meters. Stick on an AR. So I can track with aim assist on this bot really easily with ADS. Now I'm running 6% with 10% boost. But again, right now my thumbstick is only moving about halfway. I can pretty easily track this guy. Tapfire, or you can just hold it down. You want to find a sense where you can just track the bot really easily. So let's turn off aim assist and show you that I can do it just as well that way, in theory. There we go, aim assist to 0%. Apply that, back that. Okay, so I can track this bot pretty much just the same without aim assist on. It's nice and easy. Aim assist is now so weak, it hardly makes any difference whatsoever. I'm not really missing too much there. No aim assist, remember. So this is 6% ADS, 10% boost. Works great. So obviously, if we go far, I need to be able to do the same thing with a sniper. I need to be able to track him perfectly as much as I can. I've got no aim assist, have I? It's a little bit harder here. There we go. I can just about do it. I'm moving my stick about 3/4 at the moment. You can see when I get to full, near full, the boost suddenly kicks in and it jumps. So you obviously don't want to be moving it to full. There's no aim assist. So let's stick on aim assist. 100%. Back. this time. See if this helps. Yeah, I mean, I can pretty much track him very easily. Dead on. Okay, so that's how I find out the best sensitivity for my platform, my PC, in combination with my controller. I think it's very different for other people on Xboxes, on PS4s, because they've got much lower frame rate. And typically the controllers on the Elite 2 really good, plugged in with lower input lag because you're using a program to change the polling rate. So it's very different. So people that just copy pro setups, I think they're going to struggle because the platforms are so different. You can't. I mean, when we're running on 240 frames a second, you're getting 4 times the information per second to your brain that somebody running on 60 frames per second is. So it's much easier for your brain to track something moving if you're getting more information from it. They can move within that time, otherwise you just have to guess. So you need to go through this procedure and work out what your look and what your ADS settings, ideal settings will be for your platform and your controller. Okay. The other thing worth looking at is your dead zones. As I say, my elites, you can see in the on the right side a little blue circle with a little green circle in the middle of it. How I normally work out my dead zones is I grab my controller and I shake it a bit, and if the dead zone is within the green circle is within the blue circle, then your dead zone's set just fine. I can go lower, but I find that it's a bit too sensitive for me then, and I end up falling off my own builds accidentally while I'm trying to shoot someone. So I build in a bit of safety margin. So I could go down to like 5 if I wanted to. Look, it was still within the area. But I don't know. I like having it 10 and 12. Also, as controllers get older, their dead zones get bigger. So this kind of gets me used to it now. As the controller will age, I'm still exactly the same settings, and I don't have to keep edging them up all the time and getting slightly used to a different aim. So 12 and 10 works great for me anyway. Anything else? Oh yeah, build multipliers. So I try to aim my edit and build modes for about 80% when you multiply the look speed by the multiplier. I find about 80%. I find 80% bang on really. At the moment I'm 85% because I'm just trying to. I keep ending up fighting multiple people in squads, and I need to build a lot faster to kind of get away from them. It's the only way I can survive normally, if I can build a bit faster. But yeah, I find editing and building, if you aim about 80%, 85%, the pros kind of go way higher than that, but some of them say lower than 80% is actually easier. If you've got less frames per second than 240, I'd suggest taking it down a bit as well. So my rule of thumb, if I pop upstairs and go on my PlayStation instead of my PC, I normally take off like 0.2 as a multiplier for the. So I take these down to like 2.3. So I normally take off about 0.2. And that kind of is a good transition when I'm going from my PC back to my 60 frames per second PlayStation. I think that's about it. And then after that, it's just a case of practicing and getting some muscle memory, and then you can just laser people. It's great. Yeah, don't forget about that cursor bug, because how far away am I right now? 125 meters. Because that's a killer. 5 seconds after you get rid of it, and then you're trying to shoot someone. It's horrible. So hopefully they'll fix that in 13.40. I think they say they're going to look at that. Alrighty, I hope this helped. Any questions? You can check me out on Twitch. Just look up Alexander the Dad, and if I'm online or even my old videos, you can probably just type in exclamation mark sensitivity or exclamation mark sense and see what my latest sense is. Or exclamation mark settings takes you to a video where I basically go through all my settings and including what I do to my PC to make it run really fast and get tons and tons of frames per second. All right, hope that helped, and bye for now.